How does the simulation affect you? You may ask yourself, how does the simulation affect me? I will tell you a secret, it doesn't unless you're a real person and a real player in this awesome game. The truth is you affect the simulation. I'll go in depth with that in another video. I'm here to tell you the rules of the simulation. This is the first way that the simulation affects you. Everyone has to follow the rules, but save for a few exceptions, and nobody even knows it, unless of course you are already chosen and on a team. There are but a few major rules to the sim and many minor attributes that make it all work. The first rule is, there is no speaking of the truth. That is why you have never heard from other players, and there are many, about the reality you live in. We of my team, which is called the Right, know what to do in most situations, but ultimately are just like you. We are the only team on Earth who has access to the quantum drives that power dimensional travel, so one day soon we may be here in person. We will be here to stay should that happen, but until the land is fully surveyed those chances are few and far between. We are the team of the Right, but we do have allies here, and we plan to eventually grow to be the strongest team on the plane. We are more known and larger in other star systems of this galaxy. We of the Right know that there are many rules to the simulation event, and the second major one is that it is illegal to act on what you know. If you know someone who may be on another team, you cannot ask them about it. They may not even know what you are talking about should you ask them about it, as there are many people in the dark on the whole idea of teams and challenges. I'll go into challenges in another video, so don't get too concerned with that quite yet. First thing is knowing the rules. The third and final major rule is that there are many ways to gain points, though it is illegal to steal the points of another. This is hard anyway, so do not worry about it. There are ways to do it though, but they have dire consequences. When awakening to the simulation as we speak of it, you become a player within the game, and can start working towards the goals we will give you. We have dedicated quest masters who can guide you to our goals and help us to win this event. We just need more manpower on your planet, for every star system has its own set of parameters that govern how the simulation is played. Things to note are that although we call it a game, it is far from it. This is war on the metaphysical level. The game was opened on your planet not long ago, within the last 3 years, so we were quick to jump on this opportunity. The event may not last forever, so you must be quick on the draw as well. There is only so much to gain from it before its resources are exhausted, so join the fight for your futures. There is much to gain from the power this thing holds, so do it for yourselves and your families. You can gain the power that rivals the gods of old for the next life, while also creating the manifestation to gain everything you've ever wanted in this one. That is how the simulation can affect you, by gaining the power needed to change your life for the better. The simulation, however, can get dangerous, so watch yourselves and call upon us for guidance should you ever encounter something you can't explain. We on the Right are very closely allied with forces of the unknown, and know just what to do, as we have won 5 different simulation events in an undefeated streak, so you could say we know what we are doing. Now, every person within the simulation has one thing in common: you have a soul. This is not always the case within other sim events, so consider yourselves lucky. This makes you powerful, so long as you grow and nurture it. Your body is just its vehicle, so treat it nice. We know, all this spirituality stuff may not resonate with everyone, but if you know, you know. We of the Right don't often do this, but me and my partner have been assigned to help guide this young YouTuber to help the masses get on the right path. The fate of the universe hangs in the balance of it. Not all battles decide the war, but every victory works towards it, so take into consideration the fact that we are here to help. We know you probably don't believe everything you hear on the internet, let alone YouTube itself, but hear me out. We work together round here. The corrupt and the dark know this planet well, and have been here for millennia. This is because they saw it when it was first created and seized the opportunity to capture the young species upon it, seeding evil into your people. Your history lacks all the metaphysical events that have happened in the past, and we can enlighten you all on the subjects. I will further the topic in another video, so be prepared for some knowledge to be dropped on you. Know this, all the shit that's happened in the world before this has led up to this event, And there are no coincidences. Now is a golden age on your planet, in terms of how it's been, and that is what brought the moderators of the simulation to Earth. They decided on a vote of 2-1 that their challenges will be brought upon your planet. The admin of this realm said this to me before I traveled onto this plane of existence. Do not let Earth fail. Then 2 short days later I was here making this video. These videos are to help, so I hope all of you take in the consideration of showing them to your friends and family. We know this can be a daunting task, but the call to action is here. If you were to show it to an enemy player, they can do nothing to you for it other than thank you for the knowledge due to the rules anyway, so spread the information. The final way the simulation can affect you is this: things will change forever based on who wins the event. If the wrong team takes hold of the seat of power for this planet, there will be no peace on Earth ever again. Your planet will fall into a dark age and there will be no hope of escaping it. Bad news is never a good omen, but as long as we band together there is still hope. The Dark Ones do not know everything about the simulation event that has taken place, but they are learning faster and faster each passing year. It is expected that it will last for around 250 years, and although this may seem like a long time, it really is not. With the speed at which technology is advancing, there will either be those who aim to help your people or those who aim to hurt your people by taking power. Just know that most of those in control of this planet are already recruited by other teams and work towards their own agendas. They have little knowledge on the event, and if we take hold of this golden opportunity, we can tip the scales. The other teams on Earth know little of the event due to the fact that of the 6 that originate here, none of them have ever gone through an event. The other 2 that are not the right as well have not been through an event of this magnitude and know little on the subject. The right know what they are here for and they know what to do. There are 4 mass awakenings that happened during this century, and the first has already taken place. The other 3 will happen within the next 30 years. So it is the perfect time to become informed. We of the right want what's best for the Earth and know that those who win will become the new leaders of the Earth.